Even if you like it, you really like a song, you get sick of it a couple years later. This song is like 35 years old, maybe more.
What you'll see with these bands, too, like my parents listen to it, and then I listen to it, and then I'm seeing kids out of 13 with the T-shirts on. Like, it continues to grow.
Yeah, especially if you have a good stereo, man. You got a good stereo, and you put on the headsets, and you listen to this, and you hear the sound moving around in your head, left to right and right to left. Meow, meow. Oh, this part kicks in? Come on, man. Is there a better song? Especially when you're high. This has got to be the greatest song ever when you're high.
On a good stereo?
You hanging out with your girl? Come on, man. You got no real problems, and you listen to this song, and it's sunny out?
Oh! I know the sex noise you're talking about.
The sex noise goes for a minute and a half. And it starts like it's not even like 2 minutes into the song.
It's about to get to it.
Yeah, it's like a minute and a half into the song this comes on, somewhere around there. And it's like for a minute and a half, they just have cymbals and moans. It's cymbals and sex noise. So this is a hit song. So you know these guys had to be like talking to the record company. They'd be like, what's this part in the middle? Like, what is... Like, the music stops. I like what you're doing before. Very catchy. The music stops, and then there's, like, moans. Like, what's that?
And then you have, like, current bands that kind of took over that. Like, Rob Zombie does a lot of that now.
Yeah. Well, this is really bizarre, because it goes on for a while. And it doesn't seem like they're nervous about the fact that they're not thinking about, like, we got to hurry up and get back to the music. Don't worry about it. I want to make some noise. This is a minute and a half. You couldn't put this song on the air today.
Some people can't even last that long.
Yeah. What is this? What's going on here? Pop, 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 poker face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about the stuff that's on the radio today, and think about this. But this is my favorite part in all of music, is when it comes back. When it comes back at 3 minutes and 2 seconds, that's when you crank that bitch up and hit the gas. You don't want to be on the 25 North when 302 kicks in, when the drums hit, and the guitar comes back.
Get the F
it's
out
right
the
out
way.
of here. Whoa! Here it comes.
Tell me this guy was not on hallucinogenics.
Oh, come on. You can't do this sober. It would never take place. If this guy was like, well, I drink wheatgrass juice. No. No. Heroin. Heroin makes this kind of music.
We are rocking the F.
Come on. Are you serious? And here's my favorite part. And it keeps going, too. This song is like 5 minutes long.
Love it.
And if you got a good stereo, you pick up the backbeat, you know what I'm saying? You don't just hear the tinny, flat version of it. You hear the...
It's raw, huh?
God damn, it's raw. They don't make this music today. It's not even possible. You're not going to hear this from the Jonas Brothers.
No.
You don't get this when you're wearing little... What are those virgin bracelets they wear?
Oh, those
you don't get this. You don't
things.
make this kind of music. It doesn't take place. You need sex.
You need sex, drugs.
You need raw, crazy sex with people you don't even know to write music like this. You just got to meet girls on the road and... I can't
that's
talk
what he
freely.
did.
We're censored by the FCC. I go off right there. And you think the song's over. But no. God damn, it's a good song. Easily one of the greatest songs in the history of the human race.
It's freaking badass.
Come on.
I want to be a back door man. You know what that's about? Yes.
Yeah. Can't say that?
Dishing out penis.
Penis.
There you go. Let's get proper.
Whoops.
It just doesn't sound right when you say penis, does it?
Not when you're talking about Led Zeppelin, it doesn't.
No.
Not that song. God damn, that was good.
That was very
All right.
good.
Let's rock some new rock. Metallica? You into Metallica?
I like some of their older stuff.
Well, Well, here's the new stuff, The Day That Never Comes.
I haven't even heard their new stuff.
All right, we'll be back with more Joe Rogan after this. KBPI.
106.7 KBPI. That was new rock from Metallica, The Day That Never Comes.
Hey.
Did you like that?
I didn't listen to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were kind of talking the whole time.
We were on the phone talking to some dude.
About DMT. Very interesting. The more you talk about it, the more I want to do it, and that kind of scares me.
Scary stuff. Like I said, I haven't done it in a couple of years because it's so scary.
Knocked you off your rocker a little?
Just made me slippery.
Yeah.
Reality was a little slippery for a couple of weeks.
Reality can be scary.
Well, it's so available. It's so quick. It's such a quick passage from this world, smoke something, 30 seconds later, you're in the impossible. And that's very hard to deal with.
There's no slowly creeping into it, right?
It's like it winds up, boom, and shoots you through some nuclear cannon to the center of the universe. It's the craziest feeling ever. If they could put it in an amusement park, it would make $100 trillion. You know, if it was just an amusement park where you would go and they would strap you in and you'd put on like some reality goggles and they would say, you know, press this button and, you know, you'll have this crazy experience and then it'll be over. The ride will be over in 10 minutes. It would make billions. People would take trips to go to do that. Forget about snowboarding, skydiving. This is you're going to go to another dimension.
Sign me up.
I don't know. But the problem is it's not worth anything if you can't take something back and apply it to this life, because this is the life we're in. We're in this life. This is the real reality that we have to go through every day when we wake up. Without changing our chemical composition, this is the dimension we live in. So the thing about taking psychedelics is the most important thing is, can you apply it? Like, don't get too crazy. Don't get to the point where you can't relate to people in this life. Like, this life is your life, man. Don't distance yourself from this life. You got to do it. It's a fine line you got to walk. That's why this world would be so benefited if psychedelic drugs were legal, because then you could get people who have experience in these drugs to help people and talk them through that and use it as an enlightening experience. Like, use it as you are attempting to understand more about your life and your position in the universe and, you know, how your mind works and where these influences are coming from. And what psychedelic drugs do is they peel away your ego and let you look at things in a way that literally is impossible to do without them. And by making them illegal, what we're saying is nobody can handle this enlightening experience, which is not true. They've helped me greatly. They've benefited a lot of people that I know. But what you need is someone who has gone through this experience. And in the Amazon, that would be a shaman. And a shaman would be some dude who's done ayahuasca 1,000 times and's been to the afterworld, and he can freely navigate through both worlds. And he can teach you what you need to concentrate on, how you need to relax, how you need to just go with it. He can help you through the experience. He can give you confidence in the fact that he's been there and he's benefited from it and brought something back. But by the fact these things are illegal, we don't get to do that. We don't get, and it's only hurting our consciousness. It's only hurting our evolution, because these things aren't here by accident. These things are here because we're supposed to be trying them out. They're there to help you evolve. Well, the reason why oranges taste good is because you get vitamins from them. I mean, there's something there. It's a trick to get your body to do it.
Yes.
And marijuana gives you, I mean, you get this beautiful, incredible feeling from it because it wants you to do it more. It wants you to learn more from it. It wants to teach you things. It wants to show you a way of looking at the world that you can't see without it. It wants to help you. The same way nature wants you to eat oranges, the same way it feels good when you have sex. It feels good because you're supposed to make people stupid. That's what you're here for. If it was just up to you, you wouldn't make people. You would be like, well, I'm going to think about myself and worry about my own thing, you know? But it feels good, so you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then the babies feel good, so you're going to have them too. It's all together.
All the pieces. It's like a big puzzle.
Let's go to line 10. Nick wants to talk about everything. That's pretty general. Nick, you there?
Nick, that's very general.
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I've been a long-time fan, Joe.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Yeah, something you said earlier, though, reminded me of a line out of a movie. You're like, if you ever listened to Led Zeppelin High, like, have you ever listened to Led Zeppelin?
Oh, is that half-baked?
Have you ever listened to Led Zeppelin
on weed?
On weed?
It's true, though, man.
I mean, started busting up laughing when he said that.
That was a really funny scene in that movie, which is a hilarious movie. But it is true. I mean, things are better on weed. I mean, just because they made fun of it. Oh, sex on weed is way better. Like, people who like don't smoke weed really don't even have any idea how good sex can feel.
They don't have any appreciation for it.
Even with like a chick that you've been with for a long time, you can be so tired of boning, so tired of the same person. But you smoke a couple hits of good weed and you go, God damn, that bitch is hot.
Yeah.
You know, you realize, you like rediscover them, you know?
Yeah, man.
It's amazing.
I think Joe is a great, is like a gift to man, you just, like, you have such a way with words, man. I really...
Well, thanks, brother. It's also because I didn't start smoking pot